What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. Today we are reviewing. There we go, guys. Hold up, guys. There. Hold up, guys. I'm sorry for this. There we go. So yeah, what's up, guys? On another video, and today we're reviewing Fast and the Furious 6. In my opinion, Fast and the Furious 6, after how awesome Fast 5 was, which it was, they decided to make another one, that being the 6th one. And to me, man, in my opinion, my favorite Fast and the Furious movies is Fast and the Furious 1, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, those are, to me, the 4 best ones, in my opinion. Because all 4 of them are all amazing. All 4. That's why they're all on equal ground, I feel like. But yeah, what I thought of Fast and the Furious 6. And I'll get over this one character that had potential, but I'll get over that later. So, Dwayne Johnson, or Hobbs, tries to, go after this guy named Shaw, played by Luke Evans. And with his partner, played by Riley Hicks, played by Gina Carano, which we don't know how her career turned out. Anyways, all the returning characters are back. They completely retconned Michelle Rodriguez's character for whatever reason, I don't know. And this was the first retcon. This was basically the start of this franchise infamous retconning character's death. And that's honestly one of my biggest problems, is completely retconning a character's death. In my opinion, retconning a character's death and just saying that, oh, no one can die, that just completely takes away the stakes, in my opinion. But we'll get over that when we get to Fast 9. But yeah, Fast and the Furious 6, to me, one of the best parts of that movie was, well, I think it was pretty emotional how Gal Gadot's character, essentially supposedly die, now that I'm hearing that she might return for 10 or 11. But that was actually a really good emotional scene, I would say. Because that was back when the franchise used to have stakes. And honestly, even Fast 8, even Fate of the Furious had stakes in it. Even that movie. But hey, listen. The one thing I will say here is Fast and the Furious 6, I think that's a pretty good story, alright? And I just want to get over this post-credit scene where it shows, Shaw, another Shaw, his brother, played by Jason Statham, which a lot of you guys might know him. In my opinion, man, that was a good, when you come to think about it, I think ever since, the first movie, The Fast and the Furious, essentially every movie has a post-credit scene, like an MCU style or something. I've been hearing that 10 Fast X is set to be the first in a 2-part finale. And then after that, the franchise will be finally finished, supposedly. We'll see, man, we'll see. But, yeah. To me, Fast and the Furious 6, I think Luke Evans here was a pretty intimidating villain. I loved it. Because, this was back, man, when the franchise had stakes once again. But yeah. Now, there's this twist in here when now, this is just me watching this movie a second time, but when I first saw this movie, right? And I watched this movie like I think a year or two ago. I forget now, but I remember seeing Riley Hicks, or Gina Carano's character. When I saw the twist that she was actually like switching sides all of a sudden, when I first saw that, it shocked me. It actually like genuinely was unexpected. Now, me watching it a second time, I think I both love and a little part of me kind of hates the reveal, because I think Riley Hicks had potential to basically be a great character, and I liked her better as like a good guy rather than the bad guy. Because she could have been a great character within the Fast and the Furious series. But no. They decided to essentially turn her into a villain within out of nowhere. But hey. Like, that is honestly the biggest problem that still kind of bothers me about this movie to this day. And that is just how Riley Hicks just had so much potential to be a great Fast and the Furious character. Like, in my opinion, if they would have, not done that, which I think they, when come to think about it, Universal kind of saved themselves from a controversy, but in my opinion, Gina Carano, no, I mean Riley Hicks, excuse me. You know what, the one thing, guys, that I would love to do one day is make a what if series. Like, to me, what if stories are probably the most fascinating part of fiction. Is you could see what happens if this happened. For example, now I want a lot of you guys to let me know if I should do a video called "What if Riley Hicks either didn't join sides, or what if Riley Hicks survived the events of Fast and the Furious 6? I would love to do that, okay? I would love to, but hey. Let me know in the comments if you wanted to see that, but that's honestly my only complaint about this movie, is just how they handle the character of Riley Hicks, but hey. I at the end of the day, I thought it was a good twist. No offense to the filmmakers. I think it's honestly crazy how Justin Lin, like, directed 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 of the 4 Fast and the Furious movies in a row. That is crazy. But yeah, overall, I thought Fast and the Furious 6, I think, was a worthy follow-up to Fast 5. And that's it. And by the way, the one thing I forgot to tell you guys is the scene where they're at the barbecue, and then Dwayne or The Rock says, you better hide that big forehead. And then, like, Ludacris here, like, is like, that was not scripted. That was actually his genuine reaction. It was so funny that he did that. And I think that was funny. Oh, boy. But yeah, overall, I thought this movie was a worthy follow to Fast 5. And that's it. Fast and Furious 6 came out in 2013, I think. And this is sadly the same year where Paul Walker passed away. And speaking of that, next time, stay tuned for Furious 7, which is aka the last Paul Walker movie. But hey, I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I think how they handle the character. Never mind. So yeah, I want you guys to stay tuned for Furious 7, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace. family.